The interest in cryptocurrency grows. More and more big companies are wanting to get in on the action. Accepting crypto is a big way to do that. Buying crypto, another way to get involved. Walmart, though, take a look at all these articles coming out. Walmart is the latest Fortune 500 company hiring a cryptocurrency expert. Then more exactly like that. Take a look at this one. Walmart, like Amazon, seeks cryptocurrency lead. Then another one right here. Walmart job listing reveals plan to develop cryptocurrency products more and more all across the board like this. Now they are joining a list of major companies who are now looking to get more involved with cryptocurrency. Dogecoin is going to be one of the biggest benefactors of all of this. Why? Because it is currently, of every single cryptocurrency, the one that has the highest percentage of people who want to spend it that currently own it. So it's going to play a big role in cryptocurrency transactions moving forward. And every time I've said Dogecoin can become the future crypto of Earth, this right here and all of the stats we're seeing with the Dallas Mavericks shop and what they're doing there and other stats all across the internet. Elon Musk, Mark Cuban both saying that Dogecoin is the best when it comes to actually being a currency. Now we're starting to see really where Doge's bread and butter is as these big companies look to get more involved and accepting crypto and being part of it. We've seen Apple, we've seen Microsoft, and I was able to tell you guys that Apple, Microsoft, both considering both Bitcoin, Dogecoin, and Ethereum, so 3 actually. Amazon as well is going more and more into that. I believe all of them are going to very shortly here be accepting this, and by very shortly, I mean very shortly in corporate terms, so don't expect it to be fast in normal people terms. Corporate America moves extremely slowly. With everything they do, you have to go through this person and that person. There's massive chains of command, and this has to be ironed out. And you have to go through the legal team and this process and that process. So it's going to be fast, probably by corporate terms, but don't expect it to go fast by normal people terms. It's going to take time, and it could even take longer than you're expecting by a decent amount, unfortunately. We're hoping that doesn't happen, but it's certainly possible. Walmart, right there at number 17 in the world, the 17th largest company on the entire planet, with a market cap of 420 billion approximately. So Walmart's picking a good time to be going into crypto here. We're also seeing right now the market cap of crypto, a little bit of a correction today, not too bad. Bitcoin down 2%. We saw Dogecoin going down 5%. So it's been up so much this month. Of course, we were expecting a little bit of a drop today, and I even said that on my last live. We may see it dropping a little bit more first. It is still ahead of schedule right now. All these cryptocurrencies are, and we'll talk more about what that means. But keep in mind, if you're holding for the long term, you should not have to worry very much at all about some of these things, most likely. And SafeMoon, by the way, is actually one that has gone down massively. And the reason why is because you see the use case of all these other top cryptos. The ones at the very top right now when it comes to cryptocurrencies are the ones we're going to be seeing accepted at businesses. Bitcoin almost certainly will be accepted at businesses. Ethereum almost certainly. Binance Coin definitely possible that it could be. I think there's a strong chance of that. Cardano, Tether, XRP, Dogecoin. Those are the 7 that are going to be getting the most attention when it comes to businesses accepting them because they are in that top echelon of cryptos with market cap. Everything above the $40 billion area at this current level in the market is going to be very heavily considered for being accepted. All of those are. Then we're also going to see most likely USD coin. Perhaps we'll see Bitcoin Cash. We'll probably see a couple of other ones down here. Litecoin, I would not be surprised if that is included in a lot of them. Maybe Ethereum Classic as well. Then if you want to see smaller ones being accepted, it'll probably be picking and choosing with different companies. We're not going to see a widespread adoption of a lot of other cryptos. The ones at the top now that have already made it there are going to be the ones that primarily are accepted by businesses, at least broadly. There will be specific businesses that accept specific cryptos for random different reasons, but that's what we can expect overall. And that's where we go back to SafeMoon here. Because SafeMoon is not toward that top echelon, it's most likely not going to be accepted at businesses. And because it has a 10% fee, when you use it, that makes it even more difficult. So you really can't spend SafeMoon ever, and people are starting to realize that. I mean, there's some solutions they're trying to come up with, but I don't really see that much use case for those solutions. So that's why we're seeing SafeMoon going down massively. I've been warning people about it all along the way. Now it's all the way back down to 167 with a bunch of zeros in front of it. But look at that. You can see the chart, just massive drop over the last few months here. Been trying to let people know along the way. Some people who invested in right around there put in $100. That's now down 90%. And you'll notice too, SafeMoon is actually falling right now, even though a lot of other cryptos have been going up. And that's the reason why, because SafeMoon doesn't have a use case. I tried to let people know that. I tried to let people know that the devs, once they stop spending this money to get the marketing out there, once they stop buying influencers, it's going to go down. That's exactly what happened. They stopped buying the influencers and boom, it went down massively. You're not going to see the SafeMoon army going around anymore because there is almost no one left anymore. I mean, there's still some people, but it's very small right now. We also see, if you want to see some businesses that are already accepting Doge, well, here's here's an example right here. If you don't want to wait, you want to go accepting Bitcoin. I mean, hopefully Doge soon. UWM sees business growth, says it plans to start accepting Bitcoin for mortgage payments. They're doing that very, very, very soon here. Already saying for sure it is confirmed. And the other businesses that are in the top, they never confirm things like that ahead of time, but I can tell you right now, they are planning to do that. There's integrations already being worked on, and they're already planning some big things. But United Wholesale Mortgage, 1,985 reviews, 4.6 stars. So shout out to them for buying into Bitcoin. Hopefully we'll see more options for having cryptocurrency and being able to get a loan based on those assets, which right now are hard to get. And trust me, I know I've been trying to get a loan to buy some new property, and it's more difficult when you have a crypto-based loan. And I don't want to sell my investments in order to do anything, so I would prefer, loans are always smarter in my opinion, especially this current interest rate, because then you can just invest that money and make even more on it. So why in the world would you go and pay for something in cash when the interest rate of the US dollar is somewhere between 2 and 5%, and the interest rate you pay on the house for the mortgage is somewhere around 2 to 3%? It doesn't make any sense for you to then say, okay, well, I'm going to spend all of the money up front, which you could do. It just is smarter to try to get a mortgage. And if you can do a crypto-based one, that's even better in my opinion. But here is the job listing right here. This is what the description is. And by the way, thank you for the chat there. Let me go ahead and read that. Hey, Matt, what do you think about the movement lately? The movement with Dogecoin, it has gone down a tiny bit, a little bit of a correction, and we could even see a little bit more of a correction because it is once again ahead of schedule here on this curve. The curve, I expect it to continue going up. If it does stay ahead of schedule, meaning we see a big announcement coming out soon, then that's obviously the most positive area. But I would say statistically speaking, we do have a higher chance of seeing a little bit more downward action at this current point in time, and not much. I don't think it's going to fall very far before we see the next leg up once again. Just like the last prediction, we got within 1 penny of accuracy. This one will hopefully be right. Well, not hopefully. We want to just keep going up forever, but hopefully we'll be good at getting these predictions right, regardless of if they're bad or good. That's the best thing, because our community, we want to know what's happening, obviously. But most of us probably still going to continue to hold. Of course, I'm holding. I'm not trading moves on Dogecoin because it would be weird if I was talking about it and saying what I think is going to happen, then also trading it. So I'm not trading at all with Doge. All I'm doing with my Doge is continuing to hold it, and from time to time I'll put some more money in, but I do already have a heck of a lot in. So when I put more in, it's a small amount compared to the amount I have. So that's just one thing that I consider when I'm doing that. Digital currency and product lead. Are you passionate about digital currencies and driven by opportunities to scale new products and businesses as one of the largest retailers and e-commerce companies in the world? Walmart enables a broad set of payment options for its customers. As digital currency, cryptocurrency lead as Walmart, you will be responsible for developing our digital currency strategy and product roadmap. As an expert in digital currencies / cryptocurrency and blockchain related technologies, you will drive the vision for the product and capabilities roadmap. You will provide the leadership to identify technology and customer trends and the investments needed to build on those trends. Keep in mind, Dogecoin, one of the biggest trends. So clearly, without even knowing more, you can probably read this and understand Dogecoin is likely going to be included in this and what they're doing here. 756. Hey, Matt, what are your thoughts on... I've never heard of SHIN before, so I can't give you any thoughts on it, but I wish you the best if you have a lot of it. And we're also seeing own and drive digital currency strategy for Walmart, identify customers' needs and translate them into product requirements, partner effectively with the product, technology, and design leaders to deliver results. Basically, a bunch of normal stuff. Then they put qualifications, bachelor's degree, 10 years of experience. You have to know what the heck you're doing. And it's kind of hard to find someone with 10 years of experience in cryptocurrency. But I'm sure they'll manage. I'm sure they'll manage to figure something out with that. Because most people who are into crypto do not have 10 years of experience. Keep in mind, that would go back to basically the very, 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 very beginning right there of crypto if you have 10 years of experience. So you have to maybe be one of the original Bitcoin devs, maybe Satoshi Nakamoto, maybe they'll hire him for this job because he would certainly be qualified. How many other people? Well, not a lot. Not a lot will be qualified. Primary location, they say United States of America. It's going to be in AR, which I believe is Arizona. About Walmart. At Walmart, we help people save money. Yeah. All the Walmart jargon, the good stuff there. But if they do accept Dogecoin, I feel like a lot of people are really going to take them up on that offer. It'll be the first and largest big box store to be accepting Doge once it happens. And they're not just going to accept Doge. I can tell you that right now. It's not only going to be Doge. As cool as that would be, it will be other cryptos as well. But I believe once they start seeing how many people are using Doge after they start accepting it, that's going to influence a lot of other companies to maybe make Doge the first one they accept. So we could see that, but right now, not yet. What do you think about AMP, Walmart using their Flexa network? So I'm going to be making more videos on kind of that side of it and what they're doing with their own development with Walmart on top of what they're doing with crypto acceptance. So yes, we will talk more about that shortly here. But for now, I want to show you this as well. So we are seeing someone who's 9 years old and also his brother who's 14 years old. They're making $32,000 a month from Ethereum mining, proving that you can be any age and make a heck of a lot of money from that. They started off toward the beginning with a PC, have since grown that to 92 computers running. So shout out to them. That's pretty dang impressive. Then we also see this, why this Wall Street strategist is skeptical. And by the way, we should probably get the like button pressed on this video because we want to see Walmart accepting Doge. We also should be commenting on social media. We should be commenting on Twitter, letting them know that's what we want to see, because even though they're almost certainly going to do it, even though it'll take time, we want to encourage them even more just in case, because there's always a chance they could pull back or do this or change this. We want to make sure, no matter what they know, how beneficial it will be to them to accept Dogecoin. Wouldn't want Walmart to do something on VET chain since they work with V chain. I would not be surprised at all to see that too. They could certainly be adding V chain in there as well. The top cryptos, maybe they'll include V chain, but I doubt other companies will be accepting V chain. Walmart specifically, I could definitely see them doing that. But this Wall Street strategist says, "Oh no, crypto. I'm a skeptic to a large degree when it comes to crypto. She doesn't know if it's going to be good. What the heck is going on?" Well, perhaps that's because she works for Charles Schwab, which is one of the biggest investment banks. You know what they do? Cryptocurrency, not so much. Stocks, yes. So they don't want you to put your money into crypto. They want you to put your money into stocks. There's a picture of her, Liz and Saunders. Clearly, she's a skeptic of it. Why wouldn't she be? She works for a freaking investment firm that goes into the exact opposite thing of cryptocurrency. Well, how about this? How about instead of going against it, why don't you guys embrace it? She doesn't understand it. That's the real reason she's skeptical of it. She needs to do some more research. How about that? I think that's what needs to happen. But anyway, thank you for that comment. I appreciate that. I'm Matt Wallace. This is Final Stand, and I will see you in the next video.